Chris Evans says Robert Downey Jr. sold him on Chris Evans revealed he turned down Captain America twice. Robert Downey Jr. ultimately convinced him to take the role, Evans told The Hollywood Reporter. Evans also consulted a therapist as he contemplated taking the role. Chris Evans turned down the role of Steve Rogers twice before finally being convinced to take the part, a profile of the actor revealed this week. Apparently it was getting
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.